transforming for a little extra pizzazz.
Everyone fan out and cut loose!
As instructed, Rat Trap, Siren, Death Charge, and Strong Arm all surround Predaking, transforming from vehicle to robot and open fire. Predaking attempts to counterattack, but Jazz orders everyone to change places. Predaking watches on as the Maximals zigzag around him before opening fire again.
What a beauty plan.
Returning to his hind legs and unfurling his wings once more, Predaking draws his Energon sword and slashes it through the air, the tip of his blade barely missing the Maximals.
Whoa! What in the name of Coda?
What? Behind Predaking stands Black Arachnia, a thick strand of web protruding from her grappling gun, and the other end is wrapped around Predaking's neck. Predaking's claws at his throat while Black Arachnia sends a current of raw energon through the web and into Predaking's circuitry. Silverbolt opens fire upon the back of Predaking's knees in an attempt to force him toward the crevice.
Release me. Release me. Now!
Hurry up! We can't hold him forever!
Guess it's time for my solo. Everyone cover your receptors and watch your optics. It's time for a classic sound and light show from the Meister.
Jazz transforms from robot to vehicle and rolls down his windows. Two ginormous black speakers protrude from his interior and start blasting a rockin' soundtrack at full volume while his headlights begin to strobe. The lights blind Predaking while the force of the sound waves begin pushing him towards the crevice.
It's working, but Jazz's song and dance might not be enough. Siren, care to help out with that loudspeaker you call a vocal processor?
What am I supposed to do?
Do you know any songs?
Rainwalk connection?
Siren thinks for a moment, then proceeds to belt out the only song he knows.
La la la.
All right, man. That's just the boost we need. Keep it up, Armadillo. Get ready to fire that plasma cannon.
Predaking, almost at the edge of the crevice, suddenly grabs a hold of Black Arachnia's webbing and yanks her off her feet, slamming her into Silverbolt in the process. The pair is spun through the air several times before being released like a shot put. That's a ship. Screaming towards the ship. Look, I didn't write this. They collide with Jazz and Siren when they land, the force of the impact sending them all into stasis lock. Rat Trap, Death Charge, and Strong Arm open fire, but Predaking marches towards them without worry, taking several practice swipes with his blade as he approaches.
It's no use. You cannot defeat.
I don't think so.
Predaking finds himself ensnared once again, only this time it's by a pair of thick, techno-organic vines that have wrapped themselves around his arms and begin to drag him towards the crevice.
What is this?
Someone else is behind him.
It can't be.
Botanica?
Rooted firmly behind the combiner is the controller of the vines, the maximal plant former, Botanica. Botanica's shell is badly damaged. Over half of her internal circuitry is exposed. Many of her primary circuits have failed, and she appears to be suffering from an energon surge. But through gritted teeth and sheer desperation, she maintains her hold on the combiner.
Go! Get back on the ship and get out of here!
Not this time, Sprouts!
In the flicker of an optic, Rat Trap transforms from robot to wheeled rat and races towards his beloved and Maximal rubber scorch. Predaking sees the approaching Maximal and raises his foot to stomp him flat, only for Death Charge and Strong Arm to open fire on the opposite knee, knocking him off balance. As Predaking proceeds to fall, Rat Trap retrieves Botanica and races back toward the top of her face, faster than he has ever driven before.
Rat Trap, the top of face! I've got Botanica, and we're on our way! Let's end this thing! Open fire!
The chopper faces plasma gun lock on the Predaking, and he fires a single shot that strikes him square in the chest, sending him tumbling into the awaiting sonic cannon below.
No!
Rat Trap comes to a screeching halt and transforms from real rat to robot, carrying Botanica up the elevator into the ship once everyone else is safely inside. Captain, our engines are back online, but they are only operating at 60%.
Then get us the slag out of here before that furball finds a shortcut back up or something. I can't believe you're still alive.
you. The seeds of the future lie buried in the past. I burrowed underground, just narrowly escaped the blast. What was buried under rubble, barely managed to free myself and find you. You've been a hard rat to track down.
Oh, Spritz.
Rat trap? She's in very bad shape.
We need to get her to the CR chamber, but even that might not be enough.
You're right, Bantor. Get us to the nearest organic coal deposit. It's the best thing for her. I've got you, Spritz. Now that you're here, everything's gonna be okay. It has to be.
The chopper base ascends back into the sky, black smoke belching from its engines as it makes its getaway. Meanwhile, elsewhere on Cybertron, a dark experiment is about to take place. Members of the reborn Decepticons have gathered within a laboratory deep within the lost city of Iacon. Two of the faction's top generals and their leader, the disembodied spark of Air Commander Starscream, stand before a large containment ring. The lone figure contained within the ring is cloaked in ominous shadows, while the control panels all around him hum with light.
The essence replication circuits have been successfully infused within the subject's core processor. The grafting of the memory chip implant has also been completed.
The normal coils have been nucleated and are running at optimal levels. The process has begun.
Excellent. Increase power to the containment ring at once.
That would be illogical. The ring's power levels are already at maximum.
Just do it! We only have one shot at this, and I don't want to be left in another useless Klingon shell. Soundwave, install the shard at once.
As you command.
Soundwave approaches the crackling containment ring. In his right servo is a shard of the Allspark matrix, which he presents to the subject being held within the ring. An unknown force rips the shard out of Soundwave's servo and pulls it into the subject's chest, engulfing him in a blinding bright light.
Alert. Overload. Imminent.
A massive flash overtakes the room as the ring crumbles around the subject, leaving everyone in the room unharmed and the subject merely standing at attention, awaiting the master's order.
Despite that rather rude awakening, all systems are online and operating at optimum levels.
Yes. With this little experiment, our darkest hour has finally been lit. The day has come!